A spiritual awakening is the greatest thing that has ever happened to you. I am wishing you all happiness, clarity, and freedom on another spectacular, fresh, clear, crystal clear morning. It's a beautiful day. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you are appreciating life. I hope you are expressing gratitude for the little things in this life. I hope you are expressing gratitude for the big things in this life. And in this video, we are talking about tips and tricks that I have realized along my journey that have helped me along my spiritual awakening process. So these are some tips and tricks for you if you are going through a spiritual awakening, if you have had a massive third eye opening, if you are woke, if you are becoming more conscious of your life, if you are becoming the co-creator of your reality. These are some very important, very, very, very important and essential tips that you must know on this journey. So the first tip and the trick, first tip or trick or treat, right? Trick or treat, which one do you want? The first tip is, on your spiritual journey, to help you along your spiritual journey, is to understand that you might feel like an outcast, but honor this feeling. Honor these feelings of feeling like an outcast and feeling like someone who is different than everybody else. On my journey, right, especially along the beginning of my journey, I felt so isolated. I felt so outside of society. I felt like I was the only one who ate a vegan diet. I felt like I was the only one who meditated. I felt like I was the only one who cared about their health as much as I do. I felt like I was the only one who worked with crystal energies, Libyan desert glass. I felt like I was the only one who did all these things. Okay, and I'm here to remind you that you are not the only one that is like you. And to understand that, yes, you're going to feel like an outcast, you're going to feel weird around the majority of people, but this is okay. It's all about loving this. Love the fact that you are different. Love the fact that you are not the same as everybody else. You didn't come here to be the same as everybody else. You came here to be unique and to stand out. It's Aquarius season. It's the season of being unique and being authentic and being weird and letting your voice shine and letting your authentic energy shine. This is what it's all about. This is the Aquarius energy. So yes, you're going to feel like a weird outcast, outside of society a little bit, but that is okay. That is the first tip. If you are going through a spiritual awakening, it's to understand that it is okay to feel like an outcast. Now the second tip, number 2, another tip, if you're just waking up, just going along your spiritual journey, it's to understand that not everything is going to be perfect. We have this sense of a perfect spiritual life, a perfect spiritual life. We have this sense in our minds that being spiritual means doing these things. Being spiritual means meditating and having the most perfect meditation every single day. I'm going to be honest, not every meditation is going to be perfect along your journey. And every day, not every meditation is going to be perfect. Sometimes I have meditations where I can't get a grip and my thoughts are just going. Okay, there is no such thing as a perfect meditation. This is something I learned from Andrew from Refill Yoga. He told me that there is no such thing as a perfect meditation. Right? Along your spiritual journey, we're going to have bad days. We're going to have days where our energy is feeling off and we can't get a grip, right? But understand that it is perfect just the way it is, right? We don't have to live a perfect spiritual life. Not everything is perfect. And realizing that the perfection is inside of the imperfection, realizing this is what has helped me so much along my spiritual journey. That is another tip. That is the number 2 tip to remember along your spiritual journey. Now, what is another tip or trick or treat to remember along your spiritual journey? It is to remember and to honor the fact that there are many levels to the spiritual journey. Now, this is so important. There are many, many levels. In fact, there are infinite levels to the spiritual journey. It's not like we wake up and then that's it, and our spiritual journey, our spiritual awakening is over. No, this journey has many, many levels. We have these moments in life where we have massive awakenings, and then we move higher, and then we have another massive awakening, another massive moment in life, and then our consciousness rises even higher. So this is how this awakening goes. You're going to have days where we're feeling down, and then the next day we're going to level up. And then another day you're going to feel down again, and then you're going to level up even more. This is how the journey goes. You see, sometimes along my journey, I think that we level up and then there's no more leveling up to do. That is it. There's no more energy to put in. No. Along your spiritual journey, we are going to be having to constantly put in energy. We're going to have to constantly do the work, do the inner work, right? Because we can go along our spiritual journey and think that we have reached a certain point and then stop putting in the energy, stop putting in the meditation and the yoga and the daily practices and the things we need to do. We always need to keep up with these practices. There's an airplane because it doesn't want me to put out this message. We always have to keep up with our spiritual journey because it's always going higher and higher and higher. We can't get lazy. We can't say, oh, I've done enough leveling up, and then just quit and then stop living our best life. No, we always have to be putting in the work and putting in the energy, right? This is what we have to remember. This is an amazing tip along your spiritual journey to know, is that we got to keep putting in that work. We got to keep putting in that energy. It's going to be hard at times, but it's all about constantly leveling up along this journey. Now, what is another tip? What is another trick to remember along spiritual journey? It's to remember that this journey is full, absolutely full of ups and downs. Your journey will always be full of ups and downs. It's never going to be only ups, and it's never going to be only downs. Your journey is going to be full of extremely amazing highs, and your journey is going to be full of extremely depressing lows. We have to be with everything. This is the trick. You have to be with everything. Understand that the highs, yes, they are amazing. The spiritual highs, we're going to feel light. We're going to feel positive. We're going to feel energetic. We're going to have all the energy in the world. But be with those highs and be with the lows as well. Be with the lows just as much as you be with the highs. It's not just about the highs. It's not just about the love and light, right? It's about the shadow work and the shadow and the dark side as well along the spiritual journey. There are going to be many highs and there are going to be many lows. Many wonderful, wonderful highs, but many very dark and depressing and scary lows as well. And this is life. This is the spiritual journey. It's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. You are going to be tested. You are going to feel very heavy and extreme tests from the universe. But that's okay. It's all about being with the lows just as much as we be with the highs. Be with the lows just as much as we be with the highs. See, along my journey, I experience lows. I experience heavy energy, feeling weighed down, feeling like I'm not in control. And I'm sure along your journey at times, we feel like we're not in control. But understand that it's just a temporary phase that you are experiencing. You will come back up. You will experience the highs. You will rise up again. You just have to be willing to power through the lows and be with them. Don't attach. Don't get too scared. Understand that these feelings and emotions are going to pass through just like a wave. It's just going to pass through just like a wave. And the closer we can come to this realization that these things come in waves, the highs, they come in waves, the lows, they come in waves, the better we are going to be on our spiritual journey, right? The more we can come to terms with these highs and these lows, the better off we are going to be on our spiritual journey. So, another bonus tip that I want to share with you guys along the spiritual journey that we must remember is that we are going to lose friends along this journey. You are going to lose people in your life along this journey. And a tip to help you get through this is to understand that you don't need anybody else. All the diamonds and all the gold and the treasure is found right inside of you. The power, the control, the freedom, the bliss, it's all found right inside of you. You don't need anybody else. We're going to lose people that aren't serving us along our journey. The higher we go, the more we're going to see people just disappear out of our lives. And this is so normal on the spiritual journey. And I'm telling you, it's okay. It is okay to lose people along your journey. All you need is yourself and nature and the universe. We are never alone on this journey. As long as you are with yourself, as long as you don't abandon yourself, you are never alone on this journey. So never abandon yourself. Never abandon your life, your energy, your spirit. This is all you need. I will always say it, this is all you need, yourself. You don't need their validation. You don't need their support, even their connection. Now, yes, human connection is really amazing, but you don't need it. All you need is yourself along this journey. This is a solo ride. This is a solo journey that we are all going on. And each journey is unique, and each journey is so special to you. Your journey is so unique to you. It's so special. And all you need is to stick with it and stick with yourself, and you will be okay. You will be guided. You will be protected from your angels, from your spirit guides. It's all within you. So, thank you all for tuning into this message. These were some amazing, wonderful tips and tricks to remember along your spiritual journey. I hope you take these seriously. I hope you take these into account. And also remember that everything is going to work out for you. It may not seem like it right now, but everything is working out in your favor. Everything is working out so perfectly. Choose love, choose yourself, choose freedom on this journey. Thank you for being here. I want you to like this video. I want you to comment down below the palm tree emoji right now. Comment down below palm tree emoji if you are a spiritual being having a human experience. Comment down below the palm tree emoji. You can also check out my crystal shop. The link is in the description. If you want some wonderful crystals, you can join the Patreon if you want some behind the scenes content, and you can donate to me down below if you feel called to. Thank you all for being here. Much love on this fresh, crystal clear, gorgeous day. I want you to make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.